Hi, I'm Garrett here at the Long Island International Film Expo, and I'm here with Ken, the writer-director of Family Obligations. What can you tell me about this film?
So this was a feature film we shot in October of last year. It centers around a man who comes home to bury his father who's died suddenly. He's been away from his family for a long time, and unbeknownst to him, his father was taking care of his uncle, so he finds himself reluctantly taking care of this uncle that he had sort of forgotten about. And it's really about drawing this guy back into life, and someone who's lived the life of a loner for a while, finding himself actually deciding to care about people. He meets a young single mom in the building that his uncle lives in, and he sort of involves himself in their lives, and it's sort of the growing pains of him choosing to get back into the world.
Interesting. And what inspired you to do this film?
There's a couple things I think of that started when I was writing the script. One is a Peanuts comic strip where Charlie Brown gets called that he has to go bail out Snoopy who got in trouble, and his sister Sally says that Beagle's more trouble than he's worth, and Charlie Brown just looks over his shoulder and says, "Most of us are." And I thought how true that is, that most people in your life, you give more to them than you maybe get, but really the only thing that's worthwhile in our lives are our relationships and the people that matter. So that kind of was the driving engine to it. And then one day I was sitting in a Chinese restaurant, actually a Chinese restaurant that we used in the film, we shot in the film, and I saw this older guy sitting across from his grandson, who was about 16 years old, and the older guy was really just teasing this kid, giving him a hard time. The kid was sort of laughing it off good-naturedly. And I thought about that interplay of generations, and that found its way into the story.
Interesting. And what were some of the challenges of doing this film?
Well, it was very, very tight budget, very quick shoot, a lot of pages in a day. So really relied on the professionalism and the excellence really of the actors. We have great performances in this, and they were really able to keep us on track, keep us on schedule. The chemistry was great because going in for coverage, they did such a great job with each other that you could do a lot in the wide, and you really got this great interplay between the actors. So really, I give all the credit to them. They were tremendous. And I had a great cast and crew. My AD, Kevin Wolfring, our star, Chris Malika, are great directors in their own right. And so having two other great directors on set with you for every day, you're going to be in good hands.
That's great. And what were some of your favorite parts about doing this film?
It was great because we shot it in our hometown. So it was really great that we made this movie in our backyard. My daughters appear in it. We shot in the Chinese restaurant that we get takeout from, and really just we would show up and ask people, could you be a part of this? Could you help? And people were so kind, and it really felt good to do this at home, which was really gratifying. To then go back around as we're playing here and invite people to come see the screening, and people are excited about it. It really feels like a local product, which is awesome.
That's awesome. Is this your first time here at the Long Island International Film Expo?
This is our first time at Life, yeah. This is our second feature film. This is the first time we've played this festival, so we're really excited to be, in our hometown. This is great.
What do you like about Life so far?
I think it's been a great sense of community. I think they do a great job of getting the word out. Other festivals I've been to in the city and in the area, you definitely feel like it goes on in people's backyards and they're maybe not aware of it, but I feel like Life does a great job of getting the word out that this is happening, and there's just a lot of people involved, and there's an energy to it, which is great.
That's great. And can you talk about any upcoming projects or anything you have going on over the horizon?
Well, I would say that if you get to come here and see the film, that's great. We had a first feature film called The Mix, which stars the same lead actor, Chris Malika. We wrote that together. You can check that out on streaming services, on Amazon, iTunes, etc. This film, Family Obligations, is coming out through Proven Entertainment shortly on streaming. We have another film, we have a short film in the festival by another writer-director, but we produced it, called Too Much Noise, that's playing in the afternoon on Monday. And that's a film in American Sign Language. It's an all-deaf cast. So we've got a couple of interesting projects, and we're really excited to share them here at Life.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Once again, I'm here with Ken. I'm Garrett, here at the Long Island International Film Expo.
Thanks so much.